Hey guys, good morning and welcome back to the farm. I've just brought it back so that I can just load it up from the side here, because I'm actually just this morning going to be mucking out this shed here, and I need to make sure really that I've got enough room to move all of this muck into the trailer over there. So I've given myself a bit of room around the yard here so I can just turn around and things. I'm just going to let the 6930 just warm up this morning, and I'm just going to now go and grab the JCB, and then we'll start mucking out the back alley shed. Okay, so into this shed this morning. Nice and close to the edge, just don't want to get too close. It's quite wet and sloppy really, this muck, because we've had quite a lot of rain and some of it seeped into there, and I'm just going to use the bucket really to move all of the muck out of this shed today, so I won't need the muck grab. And the ground's still pretty greasy, as you can as you can hopefully just tell there. The JCB just sliding around there. It's actually going quite dark today. I think we've just got a bit of rain coming in this morning, and then later on, it should be clear skies, but who knows really with the weather at the moment. The weather forecast says one thing and then the weather just seems to do another. So you never really know. Go on. So this is muck from our suckler herd who were living in here last winter, and I like to get nice and straight for these bits. And yeah, it makes pretty good housing, to be fair, this particular alleyway, if you'd like to call it, for the suckler cows. But just like with a lot of things in life, you know, these buildings now are getting pretty old. I mean, this building here was originally built, I believe, in the 60s. So obviously we're getting on quite a bit now, and it would be nice to come up with some new ideas for the farm, some new, a new shed for the beef cattle across the road would be quite nice. So again, something else to look at further down the line. Making a bit of a dent in it this morning. Got to be so careful with those mirrors on the side. The bucket always likes to catch that wall actually, so you've got to be quite careful with that as well. I was just actually thinking whether I prefer this sort of telehandler, or if I prefer the pivot steer one I drove the other day at Peck's. I think I prefer the conventional telehandler, because it seems to be a little bit more nimble somehow with the all-wheel steer, and also as well you have got a bit more boom extension with your boom. So although the pivot steer was pretty cool and I did like it, I'd rather just stick to the conventional telehandler system. But I can understand if you have the articulated telehandler, they are pretty cool. Oh, it's TC. Hello, Tom Boss.
Hello, how are we?
How are you doing?
Not bad, you?
Yeah, not too bad. You're just on the GoPro, Tom.
What? Is it recorded?
Yeah, it's just recording. Say hello to everyone.
Oh, hello, hello.
What are you up to today?
Oh, just doing some straw deliveries, really.
Oh, lovely.
So much.
Lovely.
Right.
Lovely old job. See you in a bit then, Tom.
Fair enough. Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Bye. 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 Okay, so I've pretty much mucked out all of that alley now. I'm just going to start working down this muck pile here and start loading this up into the trailer. I'll just put a few loads in the trailer, and then I'm just going to start scraping out the alleyway just there with the little scraper tractor. Okay, so I'm just back now with the old scraper tractor. I've got a bit of a challenge actually for you guys. It's been around the farm, as you know, for quite some time, this old girl, and I was just wondering if we could come up with a name for it. Oh no! I've got a flat tyre on this wheel here, just on this rim, and yeah, I'm just going to have to try and jack it up and then take the wheel off and see if I can either pump it up or find another tube to put inside it. Right, you are gonna get off here. Not the best way, I know, but wheels up, the wheels off anyway. Geez, it was really stuck on there. You see, it's been on that here for quite some time. Right, time to just take this to the workshop and we'll just see what's wrong with this tyre. Okay, so I think the tube's perhaps gone on the inside, but as you can see, maybe just around the whole of the rim, it's quite an old tyre, this one, these front tyres on the scraper tractor, and they're all cracked up. And I think they're probably age isn't helping with them, and also in previous years the rim's been bent just on the outside, so that could be why there's a bit of air leaking out there and why it's decided to go flat this morning. But I'm just going to take it down to a local dealership and hopefully they can just get me a new tube on the inside, and we'll try and just maybe bend some of these parts of the old rim back and just get it going again. So my boys at Hayward's sorted me out, and yeah, it turns out we had to get a new tyre on the rim because the old one was pretty perished, and there was like basically a slit here, and it was just all cracked up and just age really. It was about probably 15 years old, the old tyre, so okay, so you can see the stickers just coming off the new tyre there. So today, yeah, I've just tidied all of this up, mucked all of this out. Tomorrow I'm just going to come along with a fork and just do all of these edges on this side. I managed to just scrape all of this side using the scraper, which is quite convenient, but tomorrow I'll get that bit done. And then also as well tomorrow, remove the rest of the muck pile. Unfortunately today, as you know, we had a little bit of trouble with the old girl, like I said, with the tyre. This tyre is probably going to go now at some point, which is it's probably going to be in the middle of winter at some point, and there'll just be a flat on this tyre, and probably the same thing will happen. But it's still inflated, so just leave it for now, and we'll just see how it goes. So another lovely day done. I'm now going to head back off to the farmyard, and I'll meet you guys back in the main yard, and we'll just conclude today's video. Okay, just before I conclude today's video, I've just had an idea for the name of this tractor. On the front here, it actually says, sorry it's a bit dark, but it actually says on the front, Mick, and that is actually Mick. So I'm thinking of calling this tractor Mick, and then on the back, the scraper's Richie. So we've got Mick and Richie. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you think that's a good name for the old scraper tractor? Let me know in the comments below. Come up with some good suggestions. You could be in for a chance of naming the McCormick 434. And in the future, we'll name the 135 as well. Okay, so I'm just going to put these tools away in a minute. Hello, Toby. There's Toby. So, hello, baby bean. Clover doesn't get to come out when the tractors are on the farm in case she gets run over. So she doesn't actually come out when, like I say, when the tractors are out. But if I'm not doing anything with tractors, then Clover's always with me normally. Aren't you, Toby? So, like I said earlier, we'd ideally today like to find a name for the McCormick scraper tractor, the 434. It was a bit of a shame about the tyre today, but like I said, we managed to get it off, got it fixed at Hayward's, and yeah, hopefully it'll be pretty good for the rest of the winter now. And then the next big job will be bringing a lot of the cattle home for winter, so that's going to be quite a bit of fun. And then some of the alleys around the back and the yards are going to have to be bedded down as well with straw. So, Clover, do you want to say hello to everyone? So hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up. It would be much appreciated from Clover and I, and the Can-Am. Can-Am's been good today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.